大家好，我是 Jenny， 欢迎来到沉思者 J。 如果你衣橱里有一件经典的西装外套，那么它的设计灵感很可能来自今天的主角。他是乔治阿曼尼，一位用剪刀改变世界的意大利大师。在时尚界，有人说香奈儿解放了女性的身体，圣罗兰赋予女性裤装的权利，而阿曼尼呢，他让全世界的男人和女人都能穿得优雅又自在。今天就让我们走进这位传奇设计师的故事，看看他如何用一件外套重新定义了权力与美的关系。1934年7月11日，乔治阿曼尼出生在意大利北部的皮亚琴察，这是个宁静的小城，位于波河平原上。父亲是位运输公司职员，母亲则是家庭主妇。阿曼尼家并不富裕，但父母非常重视教育。小时候的乔治对医学充满兴趣，他梦想成为一名医生，救死扶伤。1953年，19岁的阿曼尼进入米兰大学，主修医学，但命运总是充满转折。2年后，他决定中断学业，原因很简单，他发现自己更喜欢美的事物，胜过解剖学。离开大学后，阿曼尼在米兰的百货公司找到工作，这是当时意大利最时尚的零售殿堂，名叫拉里纳森特百货。他的职位是橱窗设计师，每天的工作就是布置展示窗，让路人停下脚步。这份工作看似平凡，却为他打开了时尚世界的大门。在百货公司工作期间，阿曼尼开始接触各种面料，学习色彩搭配，研究身体线条与服装的关系。他发现自己对布料有种天生的敏感，只要用手触摸，就能判断品质的好坏。更重要的是，他渐渐理解了一个道理，服装不只是遮蔽身体的工具，更是表达自我的语言。60年代初期，阿曼尼得到人生第一个重要机会，他被尼诺切鲁蒂公司聘用，担任设计助理。这是家专门生产男装的知名品牌。在这里工作的7年间，他从学徒慢慢成长为独当一面的设计师，学会了从草图到成衣的完整流程。但真正改变他命运的，是1964年遇到的那个人。那年，阿曼尼认识了建筑师塞尔吉·盖莱奥蒂，两人不仅成为生活伴侣，更成为事业上的最佳拍档。盖莱奥蒂有敏锐的商业眼光，阿曼尼则拥有创作天赋，这对组合堪称完美。1970年，在盖莱奥蒂的鼓励下，阿曼尼决定自立门户，成为自由设计师。他开始为多个品牌设计服装，累积经验也建立人脉。但他心中一直有个梦想，那就是创立属于自己的品牌。终于，1975年7月24日，阿曼尼在米兰正式成立同名公司，乔治阿曼尼品牌诞生了。当时他41岁，在时尚界算是大器晚成，但正是这些年的沉淀，让他拥有了独特的视角。品牌成立之初，阿曼尼就展现出与众不同的设计理念。当时的男装市场充斥着厚重的垫肩、僵硬的剪裁，仿佛男人都该像盔甲武士。阿曼尼却反其道而行，他拿掉了传统西装的内衬，让布料自然垂坠，创造出柔软流畅的线条。这种设计当时被称为解构主义，听起来很学术，其实概念很简单，就是让衣服回归舒适本质，不再为了形式牺牲功能。1980年，阿曼尼的设计迎来突破性时刻，他为电影《美国舞男》设计服装，男主角理查吉尔穿着阿曼尼西装，在荧幕上展现出前所未有的优雅，那种轻松却不随便，性感却不浮夸的气质，让全世界为之惊艳。电影大获成功后，阿曼尼成了好莱坞的宠儿，从此开启了时尚与电影的黄金合作。但阿曼尼真正的革命，在于他创造的权力着装概念。80年代，越来越多女性进入职场，她们需要既专业又优雅的服装。传统男装太过刚硬，女装又显得太过柔弱。 阿曼尼找到了完美平衡点。他为女性设计的西装外套，有着利落的剪裁，却保留了柔美的线条，垫肩不再夸张，腰身恰到好处。穿上它，女性可以在会议室展现权威，却不必牺牲女性特质。这种设计迅速风靡全球，成为职业女性的战袍。无论是律师、金融家，还是企业高阶主管，都爱上了阿曼尼的利落剪裁。到了90年代，阿曼尼的影响力达到巅峰。他不只设计服装，更创造了一种生活方式。从主线高级定制，到副线成衣，从香水到家居用品，阿曼尼帝国不断扩张。但无论产品线如何延伸，核心理念始终如一，那就是简约、优雅、永恒。阿曼尼说过，时尚会过去，风格才能永存。他的设计从不追逐流行，而是创造经典。一件阿曼尼外套，今天穿很美，10年后穿依然很美。这种超越时间的品质，正是他最珍贵的标志。在商业上，阿曼尼也展现出非凡智慧。不同于许多奢侈品牌，他坚持保持独立，从不将品牌卖给大集团，这让他能完全掌控设计方向，不必为财务报表妥协。他说，创意需要自由，而自由来自独立。阿曼尼对细节的要求近乎苛刻，每一个纽扣，每一条缝线，他都要亲自检查。有员工回忆，即使是看不见的内里，阿曼尼也坚持使用最好的面料，因为他相信，真正的品质藏在看不见的地方，穿着的人能感受到那份用心。2002年，阿曼尼经历了人生最大的打击，他的灵魂伴侣塞尔吉·盖莱奥蒂因病离世，这对他是毁灭性的失落。盖莱奥蒂不只是爱人，更是他创业路上的精神支柱。那段时间，阿曼尼几乎要放弃一切，但最终，他选择将悲伤化为创作动力，继续实现两人共同的梦想。今天，90岁的乔治·阿曼尼依然每天到办公室工作，依然亲自监督每一场时装秀，依然坚持着那份对完美的执着。他的帝国横跨全球，年营业额超过20亿欧元，但他最骄傲的不是赚了多少钱，而是改变了人们看待服装的方式。阿曼尼的设计哲学很简单，却影响深远。他相信，衣服应该衬托人，而不是人去配合衣服。真正的优雅，来自内在的自信，而不是外在的夸张。他用一生证明，简约不是贫乏，而是去无存精后的精华。从米兰的橱窗设计师，到全球时尚帝国的掌舵者，乔治·阿曼尼的故事告诉我们，成功从来不是一蹴可及，它需要时间的沉淀，需要对品质的坚持，更需要忠于自我的勇气。在这个快时尚当道的年代，阿曼尼依然坚守着慢工出细活的信念。他提醒我们，真正经典的东西永远不会过时，因为它触及的是人性深处，对美与舒适的永恒追求。下次当你穿上一件剪裁合身的外套，感受那份优雅与自信时，不妨想想这位意大利大师。他用一把剪刀为世界创造了无数美好瞬间，而他的故事也提醒我们，无论在哪个领域，只要坚持初心，专注品质，终能创造属于自己的传奇。我们下次见咯。Hello everyone, I'm Jenny. Welcome to Thinker J. If you have a classic blazer in your wardrobe today, then its design inspiration likely comes from our protagonist. He is Giorgio Armani, an Italian master who changed the world with his scissors. In the fashion world, some say Coco Chanel liberated the female body. Yves Saint Laurent gave women the power of pantsuits. And what about Armani? He made it possible for men and women worldwide to dress both elegantly and comfortably. Today let us enter the story of this legendary designer and see how he used a single jacket to redefine the relationship between power and beauty. On July 11, 1934, Giorgio Armani was born in Piacenza, a quiet town in northern Italy. located on the Po River Plain. His father worked for a transport company. His mother was a homemaker. The Armani family was not wealthy, but his parents valued education greatly. Young Giorgio, as a child, was fascinated by medicine. He dreamed of becoming a doctor, saving lives and healing the sick. In 1953, 19-year-old Armani entered the University of Milan, majoring in medicine. But fate is always full of twists. 2 years later, he decided to interrupt his studies. The reason was simple. He discovered he preferred beautiful things over anatomy. After leaving university, Armani found work at a department store in Milan. This was the most fashionable retail palace in Italy at the time, Col della Rinascente. His position was window dresser. His daily work was arranging display windows, making passers-by stop in their tracks. This job seemed ordinary, but it opened the door to the fashion world for him. During his time at the department store, Armani began to encounter various fabrics, learning color coordination, studying the relationship between body lines and clothing. He discovered a natural sensitivity to textiles. Just by touching with his hands, he could judge the quality. More importantly, he gradually understood a truth. Clothing is not just a tool to cover the body, but a language to express oneself. In the early 1960s, Armani got his first important opportunity. He was hired by Nino Cerruti as a design assistant. This was a renowned brand specializing in menswear. During his 7 years there, he grew from apprentice to independent designer, learning the complete process from sketch to finished garment. But what truly changed his destiny was the person he met in 1964. That year, Armani met architect Sergio Gagliotti. The two became not only life partners, but also the best business partners. Gagliotti had keen business vision. Armani possessed creative talent. This combination was perfect. In 1970, encouraged by Gagliotti, Armani decided to go independent, becoming a freelance designer. He began designing for multiple brands, accumulating experience and building connections. But he always had a dream in his heart. That was to create his own brand. Finally, on July 24, 1975, Armani officially established his company in Milan. The Giorgio Armani brand was born. He was 41 years old at the time, considered a late bloomer in the fashion industry. But it was precisely these years of accumulation that gave him a unique perspective. When the brand was established, Armani demonstrated a distinctive design philosophy. At that time, the menswear market was flooded with heavy shoulder padding, rigid tailoring, as if all men should be armored warriors. Armani went against the grain. He removed the traditional suit lining, letting the fabric drape naturally, creating soft and flowing lines. This design was called deconstructivism at the time. It sounds academic, but the concept is simple. It means returning clothing to its comfortable essence, no longer sacrificing function for form. In 1980, Armani's design had a breakthrough moment. He designed costumes for the film American Gigolo. Lead actor Richard Gere wore Armani suits, displaying unprecedented elegance on screen. That relaxed yet not casual manner, sexy yet not ostentatious quality, amazed the whole world. After the film's success, Armani became Hollywood's darling, thus beginning the golden collaboration between fashion and cinema. But Armani's true revolution lay in the power dressing concept he created. In the 1980s, more and more women entered the workplace. They needed clothing that was both professional and elegant. Traditional menswear was too rigid. Women's wear seemed too delicate. Armani found the perfect balance. The blazers he designed for women had clean tailoring, yet retained graceful lines. Shoulder pads were no longer exaggerated. The waist was just right. Wearing it, women could show authority in the boardroom, without sacrificing their femininity. This design quickly swept the globe, becoming the uniform for professional women. Whether lawyers, financiers, or corporate executives, all fell in love with Armani's clean cuts. By the 1990s, Armani's influence reached its peak. He not only designed clothing, but created a lifestyle. From mainline haute couture to diffusion ready-to-wear lines, from fragrances to home furnishings, the Armani empire continuously expanded. But no matter how product lines extended, the core philosophy remained unchanged. That is simplicity, elegance, timelessness. Armani once said, Fashion fades. Style remains. His designs never chased trends, but created classics. An Armani jacket looks beautiful today, still looks beautiful 10 years later. This quality transcending time is his most precious signature. In business matters, Armani also showed extraordinary wisdom. Unlike many luxury brands, he insisted on remaining independent, never selling the brand to large conglomerates. This allowed him complete control over design direction. No need to compromise for financial statements. He said, "Creativity needs freedom, and freedom comes from independence." Armani's attention to detail was almost obsessive. Every button, every stitch, he personally inspected. Employees recalled. Even the invisible lining. Armani insisted on using the finest fabrics, because he believed true quality hides in unseen places. The wearer can feel that dedication. In 2002, Armani experienced the greatest blow of his life. His soulmate Sergio Gagliotti passed away from illness. This was a devastating loss for him. Gagliotti was not just a lover, but the spiritual pillar of his entrepreneurial journey. During that time, Armani almost gave up everything. But ultimately, he chose to transform grief into creative power, continuing to realize their shared dream. Today, 90-year-old Giorgio Armani still goes to the office every day, still personally supervises every fashion show, still maintains that dedication to perfection. His empire spans the globe. Annual revenue exceeds 2 billion euros. But what he is most proud of is not how much money he has made, but how he changed the way people view clothing. Armani's design philosophy is simple, yet profoundly influential. He believes clothes should complement people, not people adapting to clothes. True elegance comes from inner confidence, not external extravagance. He spent a lifetime proving simplicity is not poverty, but the essence after removing excess. From a Milan window dresser to the helmsman of a global fashion empire, Giorgio Armani's story tells us, success is never achieved overnight. It requires the precipitation of time, requires persistence in quality, and requires the courage to stay true to oneself. In this era of fast fashion dominance, Armani still upholds the belief of slow and meticulous work. He reminds us, truly classic things never go out of style, because they touch deep human nature, the eternal pursuit of beauty and comfort. Next time you put on a well-tailored jacket, feel that elegance and confidence. Why not think of this Italian master? He used a pair of scissors to create countless beautiful moments for the world. And his story also reminds us, no matter which field we are in, as long as we stick to our original intention, focus on quality, we can eventually create our own legend. See you next time.